Bassheads, what's good? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Check this out. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to play the main parts of Don't Stop Believing by Journey as played by Ross Valerie. Now check this out. To get the most out of this video, what you need to do is use the timestamps in the description of this video or down at the right corner of the YouTube player is a selection, a setting that will let you slow down parts, right? Now, for those of you who I haven't met yet, my name is Ted and I talk bass. I don't do a lot of tab and notation on this channel. The reason is simple. It is pretty time consuming for a one-man operation, and I also don't know how good it really does for people who either don't read tab, don't read standard notation, or view my videos on mobile, right? However, if you want the tab and the notation, what I suggest is that you go to TOMPLAY. There's a link in the description of this video or in the pinned comments where you can get TOMPLAY using my code for 14 days free. Also, if you're watching this video in the fall of 2024, they are running a 30% off sale, right? So you get the 14 days free and 30% off of your yearly subscription. There are thousands of tabs, thousands of notations. I've reviewed them before on this channel. So, like I said before, to get the most out of the video, timestamps, the speed controls, ask questions in the comments, go pick up TOMPLAY, subscribe to the channel. It's a lot of information. Man, let's get into the video. All right, let's tackle the A section. Now, there's a slight variation in this. All right. There's a slight variation in this. I think it's very intentional. Let's talk about it. I'll talk about that in a second. It's a rhythmic variation that happens when the vocal starts. But check this out. Open E, F sharp, G sharp to B. We're going to shift with the first finger and do a hammer on from C sharp to D sharp, back to C sharp. Let's do that again. Now we're going to do another. Now there's two ways you can do this. From D sharp to E, you can do this. Or with your ring finger and your pinky. And then we're going to go to A. Do that again and go back to the open E. So let me show you that one more time. I'll do it real slow. So that's the second time around. And we're going to A flat or G sharp. Then the octave to A. Okay, now this is the way that I play it. This is the way that I know it. So there are other fingerings, and you should explore those, right? You should explore those by all means. But this is the way that has worked for me for many, many years. Now let me show you about this. Let me show you this subtle nuance that I was talking about before. I'm going to play it really slowly, or I'm going to play it slower, and then you tell me if you can tell what the difference is. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think that subtle difference is. That is the chorus and the intro. Let's look at the stranger. Okay, let's look at that. Remember, if you want the actual tab and notation of this, I suggest that you go to TOMPLAY, get your 14 days free. And right now, in fall of 2024, you can get that 30% discount on the yearly subscription. There are thousands of songs over there. Enough said about that. Let's get into this beat section. What I'm about to show you is what I've kind of defaulted to over the years. It is not note for note, but in my world, you know, there's few times when we play things note for note. There are some times when you do play note for note, but this ain't one of them, and there's still value in what I'm about to show you, so get off my case. Watch this. We're going from an A5 chord, and all that means is that it's a power chord. There's no third in there, right? So it's just a root and a fifth. That's what the guitar and the piano are playing. An A5 to an E5. So let me show you the run that I'm doing. It's similar to Ross's. Similar. That is, those of you who don't know me, this is what how I like to reverse engineer things. What are we playing if we go? There's our pentatonic scale. E major pentatonic. Playing an E major scale. Right? All that stuff is in that E major scale. So watch this. Now, I've always defaulted to playing it there. You could play. Now, why would you want to play it in different places and, you know, and all that stuff? Well, you're learning the neck, right? When you do that, when you take a song, a popular song, and you reverse engineer it. What we do a lot of times is we learn the scales and the things like that, but we don't have any context. And I think that the bass guitar as a supportive instrument, you know, we're all not, you know, Victor Wooten, right? No shade, of course not to Victor Wooten, but that's not all of us. So my point is, if we're doing that and we're not applying it to the instrument, then we're kind of, I don't know, we're missing the point a bit, right? Doing it this way helps you to reverse engineer it. So there's that E major scale. Sloppy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just using two different common patterns. Okay? So those are the main sections of Don't Stop Believing. I just hit my iPad. Y'all didn't even see that. That's a blooper that's going to stay in there. Those are the main sections of Don't Stop Believing by Journey as played by Ross Valerie. If you found value in this video, do your boy a favor. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, the comments, leave them, light them up, all those things. This, friends, remember, you've never seen a toddler or a 3-year-old not have a conversation with you because they haven't gone to school yet. So don't let your lack of knowing scales or theory or whatever stop you from just learning songs. Also, if you want to know what songs you should know, especially if you want to get out there getting gigs, you know, wedding gigs, function gigs, things like that, down below there's a link. You can follow that link and that'll take you to a playlist of a lot of songs that I have come across in my many years of playing the bass guitar in several different function bands. Songs that you can just pull out the air at a moment's notice. Why not learn them now before you get a gig and you got to learn 50 songs in 2 days? Huh? So you can grab that below. I'll catch you in the next video. As always, peace, 2 fingers.